What's up, Digidestins? This is Kyle D, better known as Ridemyavatar, and today we're going to be going over the cards you should probably pick up for Bt-08 and the older set departments, because, hey, you might want to have just the staple of these cards just to hold you over till, you know, the inevitable release of this. If you're in the US, I feel bad because I'm in the same boat, but end of May, basically. So let's dive into the video, shall we? So first off, let's talk about the red cards you should probably be thinking of picking up now, because first off, the Korumon's just so useful. That draw potential, very much you take advantage of that. It's going to be your Black War Greymon staple eggs for a while, at least till Bt-09 comes, and then that card gets tossed out. Agumon here, great card, searcher, pluses, definitely want to pick him up. The 1000 DP Agumon, definitely want to pick that up. This Greymon here, being able to Digivolve for one cost while replace the memory it costs you might really help out, and it also gives an extra power boost, so definitely pick this card up. You might want a full playset. Greymon with an extra security check. This card is starting to spike up. It's like $15 again. Security cards, extra security checks, helps OTK, definitely worth a pickup. Metal Greymon Alterius mode, you know, this is definitely useful. It just being able to pop 4000 DP or less and giving power, and a one cost on top of a level 5 really does help out. War Greymon himself, extra security checks when digivolving, shuts off options, so he's a great backup for Black War Greymon. It'll definitely help you out. Another great backup option is Agumon Bonds of Bravery, just because if you have a Tamer in play, delete one of your opponent's 13,000 DP or less, but also when an opponent's Digimon is deleted, trash the top card of their security. Just added benefits that might help out, because you are on like Agumons anyway, it kind of synergizes with the deck. Omnimon, Blitz Omni, just the OTK for games. Red Memory Boost, your searcher, you definitely want to have this. Get yourself a playset. Marcus, the best level, you know, memory setter for Black War Greymon, because you'll gain one memory when your Greymon swings, your Greymon tribal deck. It just helps out a little bit better than Tai. Tai, if you are going the bonds route, you definitely want him because he'll allow you to gain a memory and draw a card. So it's kind of like a win-win there. That's just what I'm saying. And also being able to warp into your Bonds of Bravery really does help out. Nokia is in here for that, you know, it's going to be played in the Black War Greymon deck regardless. You're going to want her. This is, I know these are supposed to be red cards, but they are technically red cards because they just synergize so well with the red. She's also part blue. I would have, if there was a Garurumon deck, I would have went that route as well, but because she focuses on Greymon here, she's such a vital asset. Being able to reduce the costs can help you get into your boss Digimon so easily. Blue, if it's named Vmon, get it. Let's be honest, that's how this went. So this is a Vmon, this is Jamming Vmon. This card is quite pricier, around $6. If you wanted the alternate art, good luck, that's about $30 a piece. You got Jamming Vmon, he's decent enough for the deck because you should have some jammers in that way, shape, or form. Vmon that games when he's unsuspended, gain a memory, really does help out, extend your plays. Vmon, so if you have 7 or fewer cards in your hand, draw a card, just really good all around. X Vmon has saw some minor plays, just because when digivolving, unsuspend one of your level 4 or lowers. Multi-attacking, still useful. This one sees more play though. It's jamming, gives jamming to your free Digimon, which all your evolutions are. So jamming in, swinging in, you kind of get the best of both worlds there. This Imperial Dramon surprisingly is really good because he also is a win con in himself, because if you swing properly, this card also, you know, unsuspends himself and he gets at least another swing in. So I think that's kind of a win there. Get multiple attacks in, multiple jamming swings. You could easily take your opponent from 4 to death very easily. Just keep that on your radar. Ice Wall is really good just because Ice Wall is still, even at 1, is just nasty to deal with. Well timed, your opponent can't win. Blue Memory Boost, gain 2 memory, you know, digs a little deeper, helps you fix up your deck a little bit. Hammer Sparks, always a good card to pick up. And then Davis, of course, one of your most expensive tamers you'll ever own until the alternate comes out in like 2024. But hey, your memory setter, and then, you know, revealing top 3, you're going to definitely plus in most instances of a +2 whenever this card comes on the field. So love it, hate it, do whatever you want, but that's kind of the blue cards you want to pick up. Yellow cards, this is really heavily focused with like Cupimon, definitely a good draw one. Upamon's not bad for draw either, so they're both really good in their respective decks, so definitely pick them up. Salamon's in here just because the recovery, it really does help out with your, you know, hybrid yellow, so just pick that up. Kazemon, Zerafi, Zephyrimon, Jet Sylphimon, all great hybrids with Zoe. Definitely, if you're going yellow hybrid, you want to pick all these up. You're definitely going to want it. Magna Angemon is basically in here for the purple-yellow Mastamon deck, so you want to definitely pick this card up. Seraphimon is in here for yellow hybrid, so definitely pick that card up if you plan on playing yellow hybrid. Dynasmon, same thing, yellow hybrid. Yellow hybrid, Kazuchimon, Holy Wave, definitely yellow hybrid. Tactical Retreat, yellow hybrid. This is for both yellow hybrid and Mastamon, so you want to definitely pick that up if you're going to be playing that deck. Wyvern's Breath, both decks can be used, but mostly this is used in yellow hybrid. Definitely somewhat of a useful card if you want to. You can play this in your yellow hybrid. Just a great searcher to gain 2 memory. TK is in here for being the best boy he is for yellow hybrid. He's just going to gain you security. Well, second hand your security and then recovery 1. Most of the times you should have vile targets. TK Kari, definitely really good because you just setting your memory to 3. This is used in the deck that I mentioned, yellow hybrid. You just gain so much advantage out of it. So that's about yellow in a nutshell, cards you want to pick up for yellow. Green, on the other hand, not a big cesspool. Either you're going to pick up majority of the green hybrid stuff, just pick it all up. It's dirt cheap on the lowest rarity. Argomon, definitely, because if you're playing Shivamon's going to be rested. He's going to restand. You're going to gain memory. You're just going to gain some value out of it. Terriermon, just to help slow down the blue matchup. Beetlemon, just to be, if you are trying to splash in the hybrid into Shivamon's list and not going like in a different direction, that's definitely a way you could go, because having the hybrid be able to filter themselves out and then climb up on top of your JP and then get into Rhino to go into Shiva really does help out. Metal Kabu, just to rest 6,000 DPs or less. Argomon's just to help get into Shivamon through normal climbing. Blossomon, same thing, normal climbing. Rhino, be able to warp into Shivamon for 3, and then just normal climbing up anyway. Nidhogg for board wipes in green, especially a decent backup for Shiva. Argomons, if you are facing in the hybrid matchups, you can at least have Argomon shut down their tamers. Definitely helps out. Ancient Troymon for any deck that wants to try to OTK you or go wide. Just very useful. Hidden Potential Discover. This helps in, you know, Imperial Dramon, because at least being able to reduce Imperial Dramon fighter mode from a 5 cost down to a 0 cost can definitely help you out win games in certain circumstances. Mimi, just a great memory setter, and then it helps aggro out. You can bring out all your stuff. And then JP, just for the hybrid core. Next, black cards we'll talk about is straight up Dury. Anything with X antibody, grab it. I think the only other black cards I would mention that, you know, straight up Alphamon's for his new deck. This helps out with Alphamon. This helps out with Alphamon. This helps out with Alphamon. This searches Alphamon. This draws with your X antibody stack. This pops something. It's just straight up how you're gonna do it. This is all just straight up gas. And then the only other things that possibly would be really good for, you know, Black War Greymon is these two cards here. Both the Black War Greymons. Oh, and I forgot Sunrizamon. Sunrizamon is quite useful. You're gonna just that extra piercing and then the extra security checks definitely helps out with the X antibody line in itself. Black War Greymon just there just for the help the OTK possibility with your Black War Greymon. And then this one's in here for the unsuspending of himself and then swinging in with Digiburst and continuously swinging in. So that's just how you would play it out, right? I think all in all, really good. That's all for black, really. And then purple itself. So Demi-Mera, just really good in general for purple. Just benefits in all purple decks you'll play in that format. Gazimon just benefits purple in itself just because shutting off excess memory gain really does some hard work. This Devimon, I would say this is more for the Myotismon deck, you know, Mala Myotismon. So just keep that on your radar here. Retaliation definitely helps out. Lady Deva is for Mastamon just because Lady Deva is really good. Neo Devi is just a good side deck card, even in Mastamon, just quite useful because you can play him for free. Lucamon, Chaosmon, popping Tamers and level 6s, great for Mastamon. Just does what Mastamon wants you to do. Myotismon is just straight up here for when this Digimon digivolves into a Digimon with Myotismon in its name, reduces the memory cost by 1. Definitely want to pick this up if you're going to play Mallow Myotismon in that format. And also gives, while this Digimon has Myotismon in its name, all your Digimon Retaliation can attack your opponent's unsuspended Digimon. So being able to have your Devimon swing in and kill off something might help out. Mastamon's just helpful for Mastamon, but you can also splash into Mallow just for that help get rid of security. But it's just a really decent side deck probably card, but Mastamon can do what it wants without it. Venom Myotismon, the reason why we're playing it is because on deletion, you may play a purple Digimon card with that is a level 4 or less from your trash without paying its memory cost. Any on-play effects do not activate. It just helps you with your Mallow, especially since you might swing in with Devimons, or even if this gets popped, you can get another Devimon out on board and then just set up plays that way. Swart Lasengers for your yellow hybrid. This card is just really good because you're going to be playing it with your yellow hybrid. Purple Memory Boost helps out with Maste and your Mallow deck. Just helps you filter, add cards to hand. Matt's just good for, you know, Mallow. Matt can also be semi-played in Maste, but I don't see it very oftenly played. So guys, what do you think of my suggestions? Maybe I missed a few cards, but I think all in all, I think I got the gist of cards you should be wanting to get. So let me know down in the comments and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace!